What's up, it's Gene, your coach, your motivated impact storyteller. I want to talk to you all about creativity and how to protect your creativity. Anytime you have something you want to do, especially if you're writing, speaking, you're an artist, whatever it is you're trying to do, one thing that you must always protect is your creativity. Because if you cannot be creative, if you cannot think, if you cannot take the ideas that you have and execute them, it's going to be very difficult for you to bring whatever it is that's inside of you to reality. And one thing we must do is keep negative people from around us, because people's negativity can destroy our creativity. So the other day I went out to promote my new impact storytelling program online. So I went to this meeting and I was talking in front of these people and I was taking, questions from them, kind of explaining the details of the program. And when I was done, several of them came up to me, but one particular lady, she was extremely persistent. She said, "Hey, Mr. Mosley, I would like to talk to you after the meeting." I said, "Absolutely." Now this lady, she's probably about, I would say 75 years old or something like that. I'm not sure, but she's pretty up there in age. But I was very, impressed that even at her age, she still have a dream. She kind of reminded me of, Colonel Sanders, who had his dream, who created, KFC when he was in his mid 60s or 70s or something like that. So I was so impressed by that. So after I was done speaking to a lot of the people, I decided to meet with this lady. It was kind of late, it was around 9 o'clock at night. So, and we go out and we sit down and we start talking, and she started talking to me first about what it takes to be a speaker, how to become an author, and I was telling her more about that, but I was also, letting her know that all these things that I'm teaching in the program will lead up to her becoming a speaker, lead up to her becoming an author and things like that, right? And then all of a sudden, the conversation took a crazy turn. She said something out the blue that catches me off guard. And she says to me, she say, black people like to play the victim and like to wear slavery as a badge. So now let me tell you something. This catches me off guard because this is not the type of conversation I would expect to be having, or this is not something that has anything to do with running a business, public speaking, becoming an author, or any of that. So I'm kind of caught off guard. But over the years, I've learned how to keep my cool in situations, especially when people say things that's out the ordinary. So I look at her and I say, "Ma'am, there's no victim in me. And number two, I wouldn't say that anybody's wearing slavery as a badge. That is part of black people's history, but that's not what we're here to discuss. Do you want to talk about the program, or what is it you want to talk about?" So then she took it to another level. She started talking about other ethnicity groups, other people's political persuasions, and other people's lifestyles, and on and on and on and on. And then I looked at her and I said, "Ma'am, let me say this to you out of respect, because I want to respect you because you're my elder. I want to let you know that discrimination in business does not work, okay? If you're talking about starting a business, if you're talking about being a speaker, if you're talking about whatever it is you're trying to do, I can tell you the quickest way you're going to go out of business is through discrimination. And that is not something the things you're talking about is not my belief. I don't believe in those things. I see people as who they are. I respect everybody like I respect you, but I don't want to engage in this conversation." So despite me saying all these things, she continued to be negative. So I decide to end the conversation. I started to get up and leave and go home, because I realized that people's negativity can destroy your creativity. So I didn't want to give this lady access where she can destroy the creativity that's inside of me. And there's a lot of you all out there, you giving negative people so much access to you. You allow them to speak in your ear. You allow them to be a part of your projects. If you really want your creativity to be destroyed, allow negative people be around you, because I promise you they will kill your ambition, they will kill your dreams, they will kill your goals, because the only thing they will focus on are the negative things in life. So therefore, you continuing to give them your time will cause you to start focusing on the negative things in life as well. So I want to encourage you, protect your creativity at all times. Do not let negative people have a hold of you, to get inside your ear, to get in your mind, to tell you all the things you cannot do, to look at other people in a negative light, because other people's negativity will eventually kill your product, your creativity. So I want to encourage you to keep on protecting your creativity so you can be productive in life. Peace.